right, so last week's weight was 271 pounds. Let's get on here. 268 pounds. So that's 3 pounds down. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Hello everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to Getting My Life Back. Welcome back to all of you guys who have already subscribed and watched these videos before. To all you newcomers, welcome. Today's a big day today because the other day I had my weigh-in. For the first time since Q1, first quarter of the year, I went to the doctor. So the second time this year, and then the second time in a very long time. When I started the year off, things weren't going very, very well. I was morbidly obese. I had high blood pressure, stage 1 hypertension, and I was addicted to food and drink that just weren't good for me. I sat down with my doctor, a really, really great guy, and I told him what my struggles were. And we came up with a bit of a plan and some goals. For those of you who have seen that, and for those of you who haven't, I encourage you to just go back and watch that video. You guys might be able to see a few of the changes in me personally, in the style of video, in the filming, hopefully in the quality as well. But what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to take it over to the whiteboard. So, as always, this is kind of the new thing here. We started the year off at 326.6 pounds. We've made this epic journey all the way down here to 268 pounds. Not a bad week, 3 pounds lost. I'm going to take it, which means I have lost a total of 58.6 pounds since January 2nd. That's pretty impressive, at least for me. I'm really, really excited for that. So with my target weight being 175 pounds, it means I need to lose, I think it's 93 pounds left now, yeah. So 93 pounds is what I need to get rid of. So, with where we are, 2 days from now being a third of the way through the year, I'm on track to meet my weight loss goal. So fingers crossed. This is kind of exciting. This is something that I've added, and if it helps, great. If not, no worries. Last time, a week ago today, I shared my subs. I was at 171 subs, and now I'm at 189 subs. Thank you all, to each and every one of you who subscribed. I went from 4,700 views to 5,100 views. That is real nice. And I gained another approximately 30 hours of watch time. Very, very excited. So 25 hours of watch time. That is crazy. A whole day worth of people watching the video. So that's really, really exciting. So looking at this chart so far, it kind of pumps me up and gets me in really good spirits, especially, for where we are, for how far we still got to go. So I just want to thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart for that. So, went to the doctor again. So the second time this year, and I was excited. I was really excited. I was really, really nervous as well, because while you guys see, 58.6 pounds lost, all these stats which look really, really good, there's a huge part of me that has a problem. I've always had this problem of being very hard on myself. Whether it's the work I do at my job, whether it is as a husband, whether it's as a son or as a sibling, I take a great deal of pride in who I am and how well I perform with everything. The weight was the one area in my life where I just wasn't comfortable, and I'm still not comfortable today. Now, I've learned that I'm making really good strides. I'm getting better. I'm getting happier. So I'm really excited about that. But like I said, I've got a ways to go. So going in, I was a little bit apprehensive. Is it going to be enough? Am I going to be enough? Am I going to be happy? And I've got to say, it could not have gone any better. I spoke to my doctor, and I'm going to put up a BMI chart right now. I started the year off at a BMI of 46. Now I'm down to a BMI of 42. So I've lost 4 points off there. Really, it just makes me incredibly happy. I'm inching closer and closer every day, just a little by little, towards that healthy goal that I've been set. My blood pressure is still slightly elevated. I think it was 124 over 82. I've written this all down, but I'm trying to do it off of memory. But I will write it down there. So getting better. And of course, that also ties in with a good ticker. So far, knock on wood, everything's going strong. Everything's doing strong. I'm very healthy. According to the doctor, my body's taking all of this weight loss very, very well. That was a big thing, a big kind of worry point that we both had, was losing too much weight too quickly. But basically, I took the shirt off, I got on the scale. He saw this weight loss. He was really happy with it. He was really excited about it. Initially, again, going back to that first visit, he was looking for about 2 pounds a week is what he called safe. He asked me what my diet looks like now. I told him, it consists of a lot more fruit, veg, meat, a lot less soda, a lot less fast food, a lot less of the sweets, and basically just a little bit more in the moving department. And he's really happy to hear that. And again, the proof is in the pudding here. What you see is what you get. There's nothing here to really fake. So I told him, I'm like, look, I need to change. This is the time of my life where I need to change really, really bad. I've got to make it happen. And so he was, like I said, really excited, really happy for me. And that was really good to see. We talked about some of the goals that I set last time, which was establishing a healthier relationship with food. Now, I talk a lot about my addiction to food. It is still an addiction. I'm under no illusions that it's somehow abated at all, because it hasn't. I'm still very, very much addicted to all of the bad stuff. However, I believe that where I am now, I'm in a better shape, both physically and mentally, in which to combat those feelings of a need to eat. So I'm getting a better relationship with the food that I eat. Very happy with that. One of the things that we talked about this time, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the backstory behind it. He was talking to me about exercise. And I told him, I said, well, Doc, I didn't even really think to ask last time, but why are we only focusing on exercise now? And he made a really good point. For a lot of people that are starting off on higher numbers, sometimes just the thought of this huge mountain in front of you that you have to climb / lose, it can be really unnerving. And so sometimes seeing you have to lose weight as well as exercise, as well as eat healthy, as get moving and get your health back. It all snowballs into this mental mountain that you just can't surpass. You can't figure a way around it. And so he said, basically, we wanted to establish some baby steps. We wanted to see how I'm doing, how I'm managing with this process. And he was, like I said, really pleased with how it's going. And so he feels like this is kind of like the next step. So you guys are going to be seeing more of me out and about moving. It is raining right now. So not at the moment, but I will be out working on the she shed. Videos coming soon. But basically, with where I am, I still need to tell myself and show myself that I can achieve things. And if I start doing all of these huge things at once, right? It's like if everybody's telling you, hey, you can lose 100 pounds in a week, for example, right? That's crazy. But if everybody's telling you that you can do it, then you start to think, well, man, I can do it. And then you get there a week later and you're like, I only lost 4 pounds or whatever, right? You set yourself up to this immense, monumental disappointment. And so basically that was his train of thought is, we need to make you feel like you can do this. You are now months in, you are now proving to yourself, to me, that you're capable of this change. So I'm really, really excited with where we are now. So that's kind of going to be my next quarterly step. The next topic that we had to talk about was games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead derobe a minute. But yeah, so this is me. This is where I am. Still a big boy, and I'm going to be a big boy for some time. But he was telling me that in this next quarter, in these next few months, these next 3 months, this is hopefully where I'm going to start to see some serious gains. So because right now I'm still very much Pillsbury Doughboy, as I start to lose another 20 pounds, I'm going to start to really notice it in the face. He said a little bit more, a lot more, hopefully in the belly, a little bit more in the under boob. He said he doesn't really think there's going to be a whole lot of change here with the man boobs, just because, again, he's also fairly certain I've got gynecomastia. But we're going to be doing some work on that. But he said this is kind of like one of your last steps, because you wouldn't really be able to work on the gynecomastia until you're down to a healthier weight anyway. So that's kind of where I am. That's kind of where I need to be. So it's good, really good, but we just got a little bit more to go. So that's okay. But like I said, over these next 3 months, we are going to expect to see some good changes. Hopefully down here, here, and then more here, and here. So I'm happy with it. So with all that being said, this has been a really, really exceptional week. I am 1.4 pounds away from losing 60 pounds. 1.4 pounds away. So the weight of 1.5 things of butter, that's what I am away from having lost 60 pounds. And if you look here, weight to lose 60 pounds, it's well over a third of the way, which means that hopefully by December, I'm going to be so close to that goal. I've also had somebody on one of my last videos basically tell me that this chart is really, really sciencey and complicated, and not. Hopefully that doesn't come off as disparaging to the person. But I'd like to know: is this helpful to you? Do you guys like to see this? Is it worthwhile? Is it something that you're kind of like, oh, well, that's kind of dumb. There's not really much point to that. You're not going to offend me. I like it. I think it's cool. But if you guys don't, that's fine. This is a channel here to help you guys. But so just leave a comment down below. So with that being said, have a wonderful week, everybody. Do great things. Feel good about yourself. Love yourself. That is the most important thing. You're capable of a lot. Don't sell yourself short. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the she shed. Goodbye for now.